Hi there, this is Fixed It. Kindle for the iPad and iPhone's been available for some time, and if I click on it you can see that I've opened Hansel and Gretel, and of course I can go backwards and forwards through the book, but what it won't do is read the book out loud to me, which would be useful if I was visually impaired or dyslexic, or if I was a student with a lot of books to read. So how can I make Kindle on the iPad read out loud to me? This is how you do it. What you need to do is to go to Settings, Accessibility, and then turn on VoiceOver. And you'll get a series of options for VoiceOver, and the one that we're interested in is the speaking rate. And what I'll do is I'll set that to roughly somewhere in the middle, and then I'll turn VoiceOver on.
VoiceOver on. Settings.
Once VoiceOver is on, handling the machine can be a bit tricky, because what you need to do is to highlight an area and then double tap on it. So we need to get back to Settings. So what I need to do is to go back from Accessibility. So I now select Accessibility.
Accessibility. Back button.
And then double tap it.
Settings. Heading.
Okay, so it takes me back to the settings. And now what I want to do is to close out of the settings. So I press the home button at the bottom.
Calendar. Thursday the 2nd of October. Double tap to open.
So now what I want to do is to select my disability folder.
Disability folder. 17 apps. Double tap to open.
And as you can see, it's giving me commands. So
Opening disability folder. Disability. Heading. Text field.
now come to Kindle.
Kindle. Double tap to open.
And now I click on the screen. And what I do is I use two fingers to swipe down.
Hansel and Gretel. Once upon a time there dwelt near a large wood a poor woodcutter, with his wife and 2 children by his former marriage, a little boy called Hansel, and a girl named Gretel. He had little enough to break or bite, and once, when there was a great famine in the land, he could not procure even his daily bread, and as he lay thinking in his bed one evening, rolling about for trouble, he sighed, and said to his wife, "What will become of us? How can we feed our children, when we have no more than we can eat ourselves?" "No, then, my husband," answered she, "we will let them away, quite early in the morning, into the thickest part of the wood, and then make them a fire, and give them each a little piece of bread. Then we will go to our work, and leave them alone, so they will not." They glittered so brightly. Hansel stooped down. Menu on. Return to book.
Okay, so double tapping on it brought it back to the menu section and stopped reading the book. To start reading again,
Return to book.
I click on the screen.
Dismiss the menu. Double tap for menu. Swipe 2 fingers down for continuous reading. Double tap and hold wood, and then make them a fire, and give them each a little piece of bread.
So now what I can do is I can hit the home button, which gets me out.
Double tap to open.
Hit the home button again.
Disability folder. Disability folder. 17 settings.
Select Settings.
Double tap to open.
Double tap to open.
Settings.
Select VoiceOver.
Button.
Double tap.
Settings.
And then turn VoiceOver off.
VoiceOver off.
Make sure it's off before you lock the device, because if you don't make sure it's off before you lock the device, it will come on with VoiceOver working, and then putting in your password if you've got one is actually quite tricky, and I'll do another video on how to do that. So I hope you find that useful. It shows that you can read Kindle books out loud using the accessibility options on the iPad or iPhone. If you like the video, please give it the thumbs up and share it with as many people as you think would benefit from listening to their books being read. And if you're a student and you're not using this, then well, there's no answer. Thanks for watching. Bye.